Welcome, you who dwell the dark. In this video I will show you what might be a glimpse into what the story of Fear and Hunger might have been in an earlier draft. Others have already found a golden, faceless figure within the darkness lying out of bounds of the gauntlet, but elsewhere I have found some more dialogue involving it. To my knowledge, you can't access it in the game. I found it among the map list in RPG Maker, so this is definitely cut content. It also has to be noted that this might have been done for test purposes, and the dialogue has no meaning, as you will see it is rather weird. But I feel like it is too specific to be without intention, and it doesn't seem to be taken from elsewhere. But without further ado, let us commence forth. The messed up look of the map seems to imply that this was quite early in the development. I'm pretty sure that the music that plays here does not play anywhere else in the game. On the rainy day, I missed the funeral of my father. I just saw a glimpse of the coffin before it mechanized and formed a mind of its own. Then it rolled away without a sound. Why did I miss the funeral? Because I was busy spraying gas on the fish we caught just the other day. I had to say something to my father. He took his gas mask off because he couldn't hear me, only to be engulfed in the poisonous gases. To my terror, the coffin rode down the green hills to greet me, to haunt me. The guilt was, and is, heavy to bear. This might be reaching to a degree, but it is interesting to point out that the vial in Fear and Hunger 2 Termina also sprays gas on the fish for some unknown reason, and he even dies after he takes his mask off because you cannot hear him. I wonder if it's just a coincidence or perhaps this gave Orange an idea to use for later. It used to always be the same. We played football indoors with my best friend. We used to have these midnight meetings. The corridors, the living room, and the staircase were left in the shadows as the only light source was lighting the aisle where we played at. Of course, the ball had to roll under the staircase into the darkness. Slowly, scared stiff, I approached the darkness. I knew it was going to happen, because I had seen the scene so many times before. And once again, the darkness approached me, with its eyes glowing and teeth grinning. You know the feeling when it's too heavy to run away. So I give in to the darkness, time and time again. Only when the darkness catches you, it's not dark. You see all the colors of the spectrum, like a kaleidoscope. And the thing that terrifies me the most is the laughter and the lips of a woman. The laughter that ends with the luring sigh or a moan. That is the real thing I fear. Eyes and teeth in the darkness. Doesn't that sound familiar, perhaps? I wonder if this feline fellow might have played a part in the backstory of this character. Playing football with their friends at their house seems to imply to me that he was probably a child, and Pocket Cat has quite a fondness of children. We have one more dialogue to see. but it will be the one that is more or less like what the community has already discovered. Contrary to popular belief, I did not create these dungeons. They created me. What you see is just me reflecting them. It's an evil message, but it has to be said. There is a statue depicting the new gods here. Someone has written false idols here with blood. Most of these dialogues don't seem to have had much of an effect on how Fear and Hunger ended up being, but it's interesting to see cut content like that nonetheless. What do you think about it? Have you perhaps noticed something I didn't? Perhaps some of it being reference to something? Some less obvious connection to what we got? Leave it in the comments down below. Have a nice day.